Good afternoon, welcome to the tutorial video of how to stain your floor using the LOBA Stain. This is a really good product, it gives a very long open drying time, easy to use, you only need a few simple tools to actually get it done. We use the LOBA single to get this done. We're going to buff this on with a white pad. We don't need nothing else but this one white pad. You can take the centre out and that can be done in order to get the edges sorted. When you're ready, you're going to pour your LOBA Stain into the middle of the pad and start buffing it around. Hiya! Goes into the middle of the pad, we can then start to buff it over the floor and give a nice consistent colour. This floor has been water popped prior, which will give us a nice even stain to the floor. Let's get going. Charlie's going to start on the edges for me. Make sure the bottle has been given a very good shake. So I can crack on with those. What we always want to try and do with this is to try and get a nice even coat over the floor. So by going over with the edges first, that means Charlie can get in there, we can then follow on with the buffer, and then after that we can then start to dry it all off with our towels. The key to this is the drier the better. There's no real hard or fast way to get it onto the floor. Once it's on, you just want to get it as dry as physically possible. Right, so when your floor looks something like this, you've got a nice even coverage over the entire floor, not anything has been missed. All you want to do now is just make sure that this floor is completely dried off. So as you can see, Charlie is going around the edges for me. We're going to use our same buffer. We can even use our same white pad. Pop the edges over. Now the trick to this is we just want it dry. That's all we want to do. The drier it is, the quicker it dries, the quicker you can start lacquering. The drier it is, the quicker you can start working on your floor.
At this point, we had everybody talking over the camera rather than actually focusing on what the job was meant to be.
Quick simple tip with these rags, when you're actually done with them, make sure you wet them before you put them into the bin. On hot sunny days they can spontaneously combust, which nobody wants. Just make sure that they do go into the bin. Now Charlie's done over here, we're all done walking on the floor. We're going to start making our way backwards to our exit points where our plug socket is, making sure the last thing that touched this floor was the buffer. Make sure we've got a nice even coat over everything.
Again, there was more talking over the camera, but essentially we are just loading up the dry towel now, ready to go on with the final buff, just to make sure that this floor is as dry as possible. That's the floor fully coated up. If you want to type the word product, we'll send you out a link to all of the products that you need to get this done.